It's the worst because Larry, it's raining, it's windy, and it slaps your face. Awful.
It was snowing today. It was snowing. Yeah, it was
I'm just gotta stop raining. I don't think.
It's an exciting time. At least for my career, I've always been a coach, and being on the field is probably my most favorite thing, my most favorite place to be. Being able to interact with the kids and be able to, help teach and coach and see them progress. That's what I'm excited for when the season starts. Also, the weather in the spring is nice, but being able to be out there and see the kids have some joy when they're back out there having fun is the most important thing for me. I'd say lacrosse is slowly become probably on par with football for me, and being excited to be out there and really looking forward to that time of year.
I played basketball this year, not really good at it, so getting back to a sport that I actually play is nice, especially being outside with the warm weather. It's nice. I'm excited to see what all the new players can bring, because we have a bunch of new players who have never really touched a stick before, and even the returning players, just to see how they'll do.
Very excited. I've been doing indoor the last 2 sessions at the Sportsplex, and it's been really exciting, especially because there's a couple other seniors and juniors that are returning that we brought in younger kids to come learn and get better with us and practice and show them basically what lacrosse is about, and they've gotten better, and it's excited to see how it translates to outdoor and see the kids coming back to outdoor and getting better and just the whole team coming together again.
I was pretty excited to see the team, see all the guys, and see how much I improved from last year.
Welcome aboard, okay? I'm going to introduce our coaching staff real quick. I'm Coach Sinatra, I'm the head coach. Okay, we got Coach Sutton, who's going to move over to be our defensive coordinator this year. Okay, Coach Hafen's our JV head coach and works with the short sticks, okay, at the varsity level. Coach Sebastian, right, played goalie for us in the past, and now moving over to be the goalies coach. Coach O'Rourke sliding over to the offensive end and will be the offensive coordinator. And Coach Bandon's our JV defense coach. Okay, we'll be working with the deep holes at the varsity level as well. Okay, right now we've got about 38, 40 guys. Okay, variety of levels of talent and ability. Okay, the biggest thing over the next 3 weeks, okay, is to learn and get better.
My first year, back in 2021, we started off as Memorial West. We actually had no kids from West signed up, and I think we had about 25 or so kids signed up here at Memorial. And Central had, I think, 15 to 16 kids signed up, maybe even less than that. And they also didn't have a coach. So when we noticed that they were going to struggle to put together a team, and we were already in a co-op with West, we put in an emergency co-op paperwork that was, thankfully granted by the NHIAA, and it became a great mix. It's very different world in Manchester when I grew up here. A lot of the Memorial Central kids didn't get along. Now it's, you sometimes you can't tell which school the kid goes to.
The coaches and the players, I made a bunch of friends through it. Even from Central, you were talking about the co-op. I don't think I would be friends with them if it wasn't for lacrosse, and I'm still friends with them. So it was definitely the players and the coaches, because they pushed us as well to, do well.
It's nice because you meet other kids from other schools and stuff like that, and there's some football players from Central that we have the bragging rights of the Turkey Bowl and we joke around about it and stuff like that. But I wouldn't say it's really a heated rivalry anymore, but it's nice having them around and mixing up and having different kids from different outlooks in Manchester.
The whole point of the co-op programs is to build up the numbers so that you can, again, go to split off. And we've been pretty good at recruiting kids here at Memorial to play. It's been a little bit more difficult over at Central. So as of now, we still don't have the numbers from Central. We have a decent amount of kids, but not enough to support a program on its own. And those numbers fluctuate drastically every season. But that's the hope. Really, the hope is, as much as we love being together as a program and being the two schools together and how well it's worked out, that is the long-term hope. Is as someone that works in the district, being able to have a lacrosse team at Central, Memorial, and West it brings more energy to the city, and that's the hope that we eventually get to. And we're still trying to figure out how to get more kids interested in lacrosse, and hopefully in the next couple of years that those numbers increase and we can split off and have multiple teams, because there's nothing better than the city rivalry in Manchester, regardless of sport.
I actually kind of like it more. Like, I wish Manchester was one team as a whole for every sport, because it brings a bunch of different people from all over Manchester. Like, we're split up into 3 schools when other schools like Pinkerton, they pull from like a bunch of different towns. So I wish Manchester was one big school.
Personally, for me, I don't think it's ever felt weird because I've grown up with these guys. When I was in youth sports, we played with each other, and then when we came to high school, we separated. So combining teams, I think it would be good if football combined. But for lacrosse, it's never been weird. We always have a good camaraderie with the guys.
Okay. For me, there's 3 goals this year. Okay. 3 goals. It has nothing to do with wins and losses. Okay. The first thing is be intentional. Okay. Everything you do needs to have an intention behind it. Okay. So talk about the guys that are a little late today. Okay. That's bad intention. Let's go, Will. Show up on time. Okay. Ready to go. Right. Show me that you're focused and want to be good at this. Okay. Be intentional in the drills. Okay. Guess what? I ain't running drills this year. I'm floating around. All right. And if I don't see you giving the effort that I want, I'm going to kick your butt out of the drill. Okay? I might even send your butt home. Okay? My goal here is to push you to a level that you don't think you can get to. Okay? And by doing that, I am going to challenge you. So if you are not giving me everything, I'm going to find a way to do it. Sometimes it might be sending you home to go think about it. If you return, great. We'll see what you got tomorrow. If you don't return, sayonara. Okay? I want guys that want to be here. Okay? The next thing. Okay, the next goal is that we compete in everything we do. We talked about it at Open Gym the other day. Okay, we've got to be dogs on the ground balls. Okay, we've got to be dogs in everything, whether it's the ride, the clear, on the offensive end, defensive end. We've got to compete. Again, same idea. If I don't see you competing, we've got problems. Okay, I need to see you compete. Now, competing's being clean and fair, right? Not taking cheap shots, not trying to deck your own teammate across the head, right? Slash them, any of that stuff. Playing clean, the correct way, but play with great competitive fire. That's what matters to me, and it's always mattered to me in everything that I coach and everything that I'm a part of. Okay? And the last thing, have fun. Loose nose hips, bring it all the way back, all the way to the front. It's cold. Get loose.
No, I just wanted to make sure. That's why I'm like.
Together, don't click. Don't click.
Don't switch. Don't click. Click.
Sorry, I'm bad with games, so I'm trying to learn right now.
I was just saying, just one person. Just one person.
Drew, get low.
Stick upward more.
Left or right? Good. Stand up, good. Go.
As soon as he makes it, I want you hitting him on the stick.
My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Here's help.
It's always been an excitement. I remember when I got the position, I was really fired up for it. It's just, I've always, growing up, I was a kid that played multiple sports. I played football and lacrosse here at Memorial, and being able to participate in 2 sports throughout the year was very exciting. So it's always been something that I've really looked forward to. I always like challenging myself and being able to challenge myself in a new avenue where, I've coached collegiately for football, but lacrosse, I was a high school player, and I've always been excited to learn more, and that's what I've tried to do every single season, is try to learn, new tactics, new ways to teach drills, trying to incorporate some of the stuff I do in football. But no, I'm always excited for it. Like I said, and it's being able to be out there and coach. It's the most important thing for me as a professional, and especially when we've seen our program improve over the last couple of years. Now, maybe the record doesn't show that, but the skills that our players have developed, especially the kids that have stuck around for 4 years, like that gets me really excited too. Is being able to see, okay, what's the next step that kid's taken? Now, where this kid ended the season last year being a pretty good player. Now, what have they done over the off season? Whether it's the indoor leagues or summer leagues or just practicing on their own on the wall. Those things are what I'm really fired up to see, and it goes for football as well, but mostly for lacrosse because of the nature of our roster being a lot of brand new kids to the sport.
Ever since starting to play here, the love for this sport has definitely grown a lot, and I think it's getting close to football, but I definitely want to see our team succeed just as much as football did this year. It was really nice seeing, since I've been here for 4 years, we didn't have a very good 3 years, but this year we really stepped up and went far, so I'm hoping the same thing for our team this year in lacrosse.
Ball start. What do you mean? Box out, right? Do I just try to knock the defense? Yeah. Now you're playing defense.
You win ball on this one. Jackson, I'm having faith in you. Go get him. Go get him. Work up the turn, Brady. Jackson, just pull away.
Pull it out. Give it a kick. Give it a kick.
Box out. There you go, Jeff. Get to space. Get to space. Good. Go straight across, sticks in hand. Hey, get everyone a ball. We gotta be able to run, and we gotta be tough mentally. Here we go, 55. Go, fast, don't move. Let's go, boys, let's go. Make sure we're cradling. All the way through, all the way through. Don't be afraid to change while you're going. Don't be able to work your weekends. Here we go. On the line, toes behind the line. Don't be that guy. Toes behind the line. Thank you. Go, move. Don't move. Don't worry about the shuttle part. Go 15 back, 15 back. Ready? Go, don't move. Touch that line. Good. Change direction, ball down. Simple drill. We can't drop the ball in the simple drill. Hey, you got 30 seconds, so we're at the second half of the first quarter. Hey, if you see a ball drop, it's always up there. Okay. Huh? Go, win the left. Ready, Harris, to the ball down. Go, let's go. Ready, get up, Justin Dome, let's go. Brady, you better be the first one up. Senior leader dropping the ball
that ball on your stick. Up these passes, right? So I'm going to Weaver. I'm going to pass it to Zach. Here, in my outside hand. Okay? I want to be working. I got to be able to make this pass with my outside hand and catch with my outside hand. Okay? Because if coach is the defender and I can't make that pass or make this catch with my outside hand, he's going to stick check me all day. It's more of a chance of a turnover even if you don't trust your offhand.
I think we've graduated some really good players last year, some really talented players. But the one thing I've seen, whether it's through our open gym workouts or watching our guys play in the indoor league and just being around them, is that we have a much deeper roster in terms of understanding of lacrosse and stick skills than we've had in the past. We might not have that top end player that we've had, such as Talon Perrin last year, that was a very good offensive player. We have a lot of kids that can play competent and effective lacrosse, which is exciting. In our open gyms, our kids have been scrimmaging and out in the field, and we're seeing a lot of those kids take steps already, just watching them play and their understanding of it, coaching each other up, which has been the coolest thing, is seeing a lot of our seniors and juniors that have played, grabbing a kid that's brand new and explaining to them, the basics of a ride or a clear or offensively. And, it's given us, a positive outlook to the season. I think also here at Memorial and at Central, there has been success on other playing surfaces, whether it's in the football seasons or the basketball seasons, ice hockey, track and field. So there's a good energy in the two schools of kids wanting to push the envelope a little bit. That team did really well the season before. We want to try to match that or be better. So definitely feel that from this group of kids, especially from the seniors. It's a really good group, and excited to see them get out there and practice for real and compete for real.
There you go, Koenig. We will now have a chaser. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, the chaser will start at the 40. Really simple rule. If I go to blow my whistle and start the drill and there's not a chaser, we all run. Okay, does that make sense?
Let's go, Paul.
Okay, it's not just the poles, because guess what? Guys are short sticks. After Wednesday, some of you might just be called a short stick defensive midi. You will never again take a shot. Okay? Let's fire it up and compete, baby. Let's go. Goalie, you ready?
Ready, hold, fire!
Hold down! Even! Hey, help! Good. Is it Weaver? Slide, right? Cade slide over. Brady slide, Drew out.
Fire! Yeah, get across it.
On top of him, Hollywood. Yup.
Good job,
boys. Good job. Good job. Slide.
Everyone honestly had fun. Is really important. Everyone's enjoying themselves and putting in the most effort they can, because without effort you aren't really going to get better. So if we put in a lot of effort and actually pay attention, get the skills defined, then we'll be a really good team, and that will be a success in that practice.
Hey, push the left.
Hey, switch your hands. You want to come in low. You don't want to come in middle. guys are playing defense too, boys.
All you.
Get that step. There you go, Brady. Good goal. Oh yeah, Brady.
You guys are all
You
shorties.
you have a good
Jump shot right here. All you just need to do is get that like one step.
Win that. There you go. Good job. Brady, all you, Brady. Island. Move your legs. Roll it.
Back off.
Good ball. Good finish, Weed. Way to change planes. I got. Find one.
Oh yeah, Jacob.
Hey, you got it. Go back, give them space, Grace. There you go. Cut through, Kate. Yep.
Yeah, good check. God, ball down. There you go. Small check. Good save. You're giving those big checks, Cam. You're giving yourself. You got the procedure. Remember the procedure. Good job, Caden. You're not the procedure. You're not the You're one of the
I got somebody. Keep push it down. Pump out. Push it down, Trev. Yeah, there you go. Let's cut.
I know, I'm just getting out the way.
Help right. I got ball. Oh yeah, Brady. Give him that.
There you go, Brady.
Decent first day. Okay. Saw some good things. Okay. Obviously, defense looked pretty good. Bulls, keep it up. Okay. Short six. We've got a lot of work to do. Okay. Now again, it comes down to a lot of the issues we have come back down to what I've said in all the open gyms. Stick skills. Right. Today was crappy weather. The rest of the week it's a little cold. But again, you have a giant school built like a giant wall ball. Go play wall ball, right? Because guys, there's a lot of you that have some talent and athleticism and probably good understanding, but I can't put you out on the varsity field. Just get pass, catch. You guys got to work on that stuff, okay? Oh, the effort was very good today for day one, okay? You guys stepped up to the challenge, okay? We pushed it, right? We were competitive.
You know, it was an okay practice. You know, I think with the amount of new kids we have to the sport, you know, we definitely had some growing pains throughout the day, kind of teaching them the way that we practice, some of the drills that we consistently do. There was some, you know, learning curve with that. You know, the weather wasn't tremendous. You know, we practiced later, so it was a little wet and there was spitting out there, but you know, I think overall, you know, I told the kids before practice, you know, we want to be intentional in everything that we do. You know, we want to compete in everything that we do and have fun, and I felt like we accomplished those three things throughout the day. So, you know, Monday was a good first step.
I think it was definitely a good day. Everybody was really locked in and trying to get their craft corrected and everything. It was definitely, everyone had fun. It was definitely cold and everything, so it didn't seem like people let that really get to them and steered them away from having a good practice. It seemed like we had a good practice, especially that day and the past couple of days since.
It was a better turnout than I thought it would be. I didn't expect kids to be that great first day, but it was better than I thought it would be, so that was good.
I liked our hunger. We got after it really good, even though we were in cold weather, it was raining, you know, no one wanted to be out there. I thought it was going to shorten our numbers, but we saw a good amount of guys out there on the first day.
Really want to compete for a spot, you got to put the time in, and especially varsity level, you got to be able to use both hands somewhat. I don't need you to rip shots with your left if you're a righty, but I certainly need you to be able to put the ball in your left hand every once in a while to execute a dodge. Okay? Again, we've got 3 weeks before we play our real game. We've got 2 weeks before a scrimmage. Plenty of time for us to work on that. You would be surprised how quickly you can get good at this if you just put some time into it, okay? Right? Saw some good things. Keep up the great effort. Tomorrow we'll be out here again at 6:30. Okay? We'll hand out our actual practice jerseys tomorrow. Okay, sorry, it was a little hectic today. Had some things going on, so I appreciate you guys understanding. Let's get a break. Whoa, sorry. Whoa. Jefferson, we need 85 balls in that bucket, so no one leaves until you count 85 balls in that bucket.
Yep. Oh, why are you making him count?
85. 85. Let's go. Hey, piles of five. Nobody leaves until there's 95 balls in that bucket. Here we go. Teams on three, teams on me. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Hey, 3 guys grab this end.
You know, the last couple years, you know, we've been in the you know, around 50 kids. You know, we're a little bit below that to this year with about 35 kids. But you know, I feel though is every kid that's in the room wants to be here and wants to get better and wants to compete. You know, I was happy with most of our returning players came back out. You know, we have, you know, off the top of my head, 9 or 10 seniors that have played for us for 4 years, and being able to see them come out for their senior year was great because now we're gonna have some really good leadership for the young kids. So overall, you know, we wish we had a few more players, but I feel the 35 or so that we have are all here for and focused for the right reasons to compete and have fun.
Declan and Pelletier, Justin Doge, Carter Houston, and one of the Zacks, Intelliger Corshanes, just swap there. Llewellyn Murphy and shove together.
Shoot that. Come on. Blow you up. Get up. Get up. You're in shooting range. Ball. Middle. Check this. Pull it out. Middle, Jeff. Go ball. Go ahead. There you go. Get out, Trey. Hold on. Good check, Good trap. Not bad, but too much carry. Find the next open guy. Pop away from space to find it. Someone move.
I got middle.
Take him. Alejandro.
Go, Alex.
What am I going to say on that?
Don't get us in sandwich. Good. Nice. Good save. Good offense. Good save.
Guys, one thing right now.
That's why you're
Middle.
Middle. Let's go middle. Be the eraser, Cam. Back. Move up. Go defense.
Pull it out. There we go.
Now go, Cam. Just go.
You got to
I don't need a beat.
Easy goal if you're left.
Now get low, Jeff. Now get top.
Yeah, I got ball. Move it.
Watch middle, Jake.
There you go.
We can be like right here on the hands. We can be a step back. You know what I mean? We don't have to put balls in.
I got ball. Find crease.
Middle.
Step in.
Green.
Lower.
Good, right there, Sam.
Last year,
Let's go. There you go. Don't hold it. There you go. Pump. Little pump. There we go.
Oh no.
It's always, about the record, especially with, we have a real young team. A lot of kids are brand new, but, last year I think we were 6-10. It wasn't a great season, but it was definitely better than the years prior, especially moving up from D1 from D2 a couple years ago. So, I think we have definitely a few more wins under our belt and stuff like that. It'll definitely be a good season, but just everyone improving and making sure that, the guys, I won't be here next year, but they next year have a good team and they have confidence to go out and try and win a championship. And if we make playoffs this year, that's definitely a bonus.
I think a successful season would be making the playoffs at minimum. I think everyone getting better than what they were in the beginning of the season would definitely be a pro. And if everyone has fun, then we're doing it right.